Okay, good, it all works. I forget how loud it is. There we go. Welcome back, y'all. I'm back at it again with the. Just realised I've made an outfit error. That is the Himbo Hooters shirt. Oh well, I've decided I don't care. You're getting in my my Greenpeace shirt. It's getting hot in here. Because it is.
If you need a big win, come down and get a performance-enhancing pin.
Okay, so. Okay. Alright. I'm Rember. What's my. Oh yeah, I've got to press M to open my map. To go to objectives. Talk to Lily and Truman's office. No.
And how to get up to that hotel room.
Hey, thanks for your help on that casino mission.
Norma thinks you're the mole. What are you, his accomplice? I'm keeping my eyes on both of you.
Fuck you, Norma. You suck. Coach. My two favourite characters, Coach and Sam.
No, mentee. As in, you're my mentor, and I need an assignment.
Oh, I see. Well, that could be quite convenient. I do happen to have a top secret mission I need help with. Listen.
Was that it? That was it? Ah. No, that was literally it. Oh, I saw an F. F. F.
Since my mentor is still out of commission?
Back off, Raz. This one's mine. Now then, where were we?
Man. How do I... That was it. Stick the clairvoyance on E. How does Coach see me? Oh, she's me as a little soldier. How does Sam see me?
You can do this.
Worrying. Quite worrying.
Here.
Why do they all see me as animals? No, she sees me on skateboard. That's cool, I guess.
We've got Psychors, Psypops, and the ever-popular Dream Fluffs here at the Automatic.
Hey, kid.
Why am I moving faster? There we go.
Show was all. I'll get the
Agents.
What's up, little guy?
I'm not little, I'm massive.
I want to talk to Sasha, but first I need to show Lily what I found at the... I'll catch up with me after I show Lily what I found at that.
Nah. Fine. Oh, she's me as a mole. That's what that animal was. How do you see me, bot player? There's a cigarette vending machine. Seek help. Oh, hello. I see that.
Aha! I'll bet this key goes to that supply chest I found.
Think tank. Thunk tunk. There's nothing here.
I'll take that card.
Hell yeah, I'll take that entire core actually.
Ah, you got some intern credits.
Mutt upgrade. None of these are 1 except clairvoyance. Reveal things stay hidden for longer. Cringe ass Gale, baby.
Titanium weighing you down? Let the auto...
There with that room with the chest. There's a chest in here somewhere, I remember.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
Something like that. Is this it? Yeah, I remembered. Yeah. Memories. Easy life.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer.
Okay.
Come back anytime.
Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Before I forget. Okay, I'm waiting to see what it is I'm not forgetting.
Can't leave this card lying around.
The little thing that it shows you. You mean the like... the tube. Like hatch. I remember, yeah. Why am I evading? Ball.
Treat yourself to a
These
psychic
things.
exercise today.
I figured they were fast travel. Hey, I'm full of money.
One of my regulars. We appreciate your business.
Sure, I'll get a...
Tell me if that works. I mean, tell me how you like it.
There we
Don't
go.
be a stranger.
That's a significant upgrade of money. To go from 100 to 1,000, that's pretty good. I'm glad the money doesn't bounce around and become hard to catch in this one.
We're bringing Maligula back.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
It's a lot of doors.
Rescue, may I speak to you for a minute?
Uh-oh.
Oh, but
Uh-oh.
okay.
Why do I get the feeling I'm in trouble? What did I do, Sasha? Oh, hey, that looks familiar.
Is this about what happened in Hollis's mind?
Yes.
I can explain.
No need.
Damn. Sasha with no chill.
Do you remember this place, Rasputin?
It's the collective unconscious, the shared portion of all human psyches.
I thought this might be a good place to talk about the incredible access we Sikeonauts have, and the trust that goes with it.
I know. I really messed up. I thought I could fix it.
You thought you could manipulate another person's mind to bend their will to your own.
Yeah, Raz.
There are few things worse, Rasputin. Agent Forsyth seems to feel you've learned your lesson, and that no further consequences are needed.
But
I think she's being too lenient. Next time you find yourself in someone's mind and it occurs to you to overreach your boundaries, use this.
Smelling salts?
These will cause you to exit the brain immediately before any damage is done. You may also use this place to return to some of the mines you've already visited, of course, if you feel there is some unfinished business there. Use the smelling salts when you feel ready to leave.
Thanks, Sasha. And I'm sorry.
damn, he's disappointed. Alright.
The note I found at the casino was really bothering me. I should go to Truman's office and talk to Lily about it.
They're mixed.
Didn't happen to see my car keys while you were in there, I suppose.
Nice. 2. Now I can get something useful. No, I can't roll 3. No. Hey.
Is this a bad time, Mia?
I always have time for my Kiringinho.
Whatever that is.
Are you worried about Maligula?
No.
Well, she died in the Battle of Grulovia, but sometimes the idea of someone is more dangerous than the person themselves. Her
Did she
followers
die,
are
though?
what scare me. When someone devotes their life to a memory, they're capable of anything.
What? You don't worry about it.
Are you meditating?
In a way, I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to find the illusionist activity around the world and report it to Agent Forsyth down in the nerve center.
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large
Still too
stone
hot.
dropped in a pond. Ripples
This
spread
stream
out,
brought to you by
bounce
coffee.
off each other. If you know
really
how
hot
to
coffee.
read patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Clever.
Can I ask you about the Psychic Six?
No.
Of course, Rasputin.
Are any of them still around?
Oh, yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets. Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself. The other survivors have gone their own ways, unfortunately.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
You have a lot of neck.
Have you talked to Sasha lately?
Sasha and I are always talking. Oh, he says hello.
What do you think about those casino papers, Mia?
Well, they were very disturbing, I'll say that. Dripping with
disturbing.
resentment and a fishy smell.
That's the caviar. Great job on the casino mission, Dustpan.
Not
Bless.
so bad yourself, Egg Beater.
Ah, well, you know.
Oh,
Now I know
bless.
you would never tinker with my mind like that, darling, because I would levitate you to the moon.
Understood. Is it pronounced Mia or Mila?
Well, it's short for Camila, you know? But when I first started here, Sasha mispronounced it and I thought it was so cute. I didn't have the heart to correct him, and now I kind of like it, darling.
Well, I'll stop bothering
Cute.
you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
Ball. Right, let's go get some objectives done, eh?
What's up, little guy?
Scanning. Access. Granted.
Didn't even let it scan, they just fucking bombed
No.
through them.
I see Agent Forsyth over there. Agent?
Hello, stranger.
Forsyth?
Agent Forsyth?
Oh.
Agent Forsyth?
Oh.
I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
Think you've learned anything from that little misadventure in Turnaquado?
You shouldn't try to change people.
That's a good start. You're here to learn, Rasputin, and there's no learning without mistakes. Even I learned something from that unplanned vacation. My security was way too open, especially with a mole in the organization.
Sorry to bother.
Fair enough.
I know you're busy.
I always have time for my interns, Aquato. Now get out of my sight.
Damn. Is it this way we gotta go?
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Oh, this seems like it might be it. It's not a hatch. Cool, finally. Oh yeah, water.
With that psi card, I can make a psi challenge marker back at the automatic.
Oh no.
Lily, how is he?
Oh, Raz, I can't figure out what's wrong. These plants are supposed to feed off his psychic energy and help me figure out what's going on.
No one's
but
watered
they
them.
keep dying. I think his Silurium poisoning must be worse than we thought.
Listen, Lily, I have to talk to you about something I found on the casino mission. Have you been contacted by any strangers or even someone you know acting funny, trying to...
To turn me into a spy and help kidnap my dad? Is that what you're implying?
No, but I wanted to warn you. People are going to ask.
Look, I know I talk smack about the Sikeonauts and say they aren't what they used to be. And I know I'm a terrible daughter and a disappointment to my father, okay?
Jeez.
But never mind!
Lily, hang on!
Oh, Raz.
Rasputin.
What?
Truman! You're awake! Hang on, let me tell the others!
No, Rasputin, no one must know. There's a spy among us. We don't know who to trust.
But...
If the wrong person hears what I'm about to tell you, people could die.
But,
Lily... Why are you telling me?
We must keep this information from her, to protect her.
Truman, I don't understand. Who kidnapped you?
Your mother.
I only saw that psycho in the shower cap.
But Lobato must have had help. We think it's the delusionists. And they're even trying to bring back...
Maligula. It's true. That's what I was working on when I was taken.
Damn that beard
Can't
bouncy.
really bring her back, though, right? Sasha says it's impossible.
It wouldn't be the first time the Sikeonauts underestimated Maligula's
I can see the key in the
power.
background. It's distracting me.
Listen, Rasputin. Maligula is coming back. And we only have one hope. There's one person who knows how to fight her. You need to bring him here. Bring back Ford Cruller. Can you do that for me, Raz? Can you bring back Agent Cruller and find out what he knows? Rasputin, this is a mission about the fate of the world. And I have no one else I can trust. You must bring Ford here.
Check in with
Can you do
clairvoyance.
that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part because it makes no sense to me. But I'm trusting that you know what you're doing. And I'm trusting that you'll tell no one, Rasputin. The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
Okay, Grandhead Zenato. You can trust me. I'll get Ford.
Good boy. Go now. We're running out of time.
Why do I look like that? Weird. Come on, I know how to do that. Yep. Where's that damn key? Oh, good. Let me... There we go. Like I wouldn't
Scanning
remember.
for fingerprint. Access denied.
Get out of here. Whoa. Yeah, what? flashbang.
No running.
I'm not running, I'm gunning. Why are they silent, like screaming out?
Another caviar tin in the air vent?
Oh, they're over there. Why are they over there? Come on, I need more money.
Access granted.
I'm just gonna gather all the plant
Well,
money.
it was how he looked at her.
I'm like 86% sure he doesn't want to dissect you.
I'm stuck. I'm sticked. There we go.
Were you just talking to Harold?
You know that rat? I need to catch an animal for my mentor.
Why?
I'm hoping not to find out. It's creepy enough visiting Compton in his psycho-isolation chamber.
There's a psycho-isolation chamber here?
Yeah, outside, on the other side of the quarry. Now, where did that rat go? Harold!
It's like, I'll get the check.
Oh.
Wow. Here they are. The Psychic Six. The group of paranormal experts Ford Cruller gathered together to form the Sikeonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1.
Who are you talking to,
Tragically,
Raz?
none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting, my mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer.
Fair enough. I'm sorry for your sad upbringing, Raz.
Wow! The Sikeonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
It's because you haven't brought
Oh,
Ford
you look
back.
just like my nephew. A little jerk.
Psi cards piling up. Turn them into Psi challenge markers with a Psi core from the auto.
Hold on, I'm getting money.
About this Rasputin. How did he know where Nick's body was? And how to get up to that?
Money, 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 money. Okay, now I can go again. Yeah, you thought I wouldn't notice that, huh?
Right there. Let's just ask him. Oh, shh.
Hey.
Some brand new items here.
Oh, I need to go and buy a core separately, of course.
Let's combine that Psi core with your card so you can rank up.
God, that's bright. Da-na-na-na. What's that? More titanium. Jesus. Okay. Alright.
No refunds.
Now I've got 3. So I can... Oh yeah. That's got cheese written all over it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. How much do we really know about
Scanning access.
Ready to abuse the fuck out of that. Hey, don't mind me, guys. Hey, can I go outside?
Agent Forsyth? Permission requested to go outside.
Permission denied. We are under lockdown until we get a handle on this mole situation.
Any leads on the mole?
Here's something. Did you know that Maligula was from the nation of Grulovia? Isn't that the same country that your family, the Aquatos, come from?
Yes, but...
Oh, don't worry. Many families fled Grulovia during the war and after. It's just interesting is all.
Have you seen Ford Cruller?
If Agent Cruller were here, someone would have told me. Otherwise, they'd be in big trouble.
Right. Sorry to bother you. I know you're busy.
I always have time for my interns, Aquato. Now get out of my sight.
So where the fuck do I go to get Old Man Joe? Where do I go? Where the hell is Fort Kruger? I have no memory of what I said. To Truman. What did he say to Truman? Find some bacon. Cafe.
No, mentee. As in, you're my mentor.
Oh yeah, this is Lord Bacon. Why does he think I look like... I'm the milkman. Whoa.
Hi.
Huh?
So I'll just exit that brain. Anyway.
Probably just saved a life taking this off the market.
Day old sushi.
Hey, did the bacon delivery come in yet?
Yep, and I'm already sold out. Sorry.
What? You don't have one piece of bacon?
Well, just the one I was saving for my ferrets. Okay, you can have it. It fell on the floor anyway.
I don't mind.
Gross. Okay, I'm closing up shop. Enjoy your dirty bacon, kid.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm not sure if you're still a psychic stowaway inside my head, Ford.
Please be.
But if you are...
Ooh, is that honey pepper boar bacon? Oh, I haven't had that since my days back at headquarters? Rasputin, what are you doing back here? I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, but I do miss the old honey pepper.
We need you here, Agent Cruller. Grand Head Zanotto asked for you himself.
What's that? Oh, you found Truman. Oh, good job there, Rasputin.
Yes.
Slowly
You're
extracting.
the only one who can help us fight Maligula.
Maligula?
Yes, someone's trying to bring her back to life. And there's a mole in the Sikeonauts, and we have a ton of work to do.
Yes, work to do. Shoes to clean, hair to cut, mail to sort.
Now, if you don't mind, Agent Cruller, I'm just gonna take a quick peek under the hood to see what we're dealing with here.
Oh, sure, kid. Knock yourself out.
Oh boy. Yeah, now I get away from the fact that I can just hear the faintest hint of clank in him.
Interesting. The campfire at Whispering Rock. I haven't been here for... I remember this guy. He always seemed to be missing something up top to me. Aha! Here's the top to that stump and a little torch. So it was Ford Cruller in his prime.
And the other
That's
psychic.
more like it.
And the other psychics. Obviously. Come on, Raz, lie down. There you go. Helmut Fullbear, Bob Zanotto. Oh, I can get Raz, look. There was a seventh.
That's right. There were 7 stumps in camp.
It was Maligula.
Lucretia Mux. Huh. Wonder why she's not included in the Psychic 6. I mean, I guess because that would make it the Psychic 7. But still, she must have been important. Or Ford wouldn't have carved her.
Dude, nice hole. any bets that that's Water Woman. Oh, that's not ominous at all.
There's a note to Ford in it. Looks like it's from Otto Mentalis. Cruller, I think it's time we add a third psychic to our research team. Her name is Lucretia Mux. She's hoping to get out of Grulovia, where her husband was just killed in the war. I know you have concerns about hydraulic mining, Ford, but with Lucretia's powerful hydrokinesis, we could wash the Sikeonauts out of these caves in no time.
Hydrokinesis? Yeah, of course she's molecular. Of course she is. It's very obvious. Oh, there we go. Adjust my back. Oh.
Ooh. This is worse than I thought.
Well, I seem to remember the inside of your mind wasn't so neat and tidy either.
Agent Cruller, I'm here to help. I want to unshatter your mind.
Don't bother. I've tried for years. Whoever dropped the kablooey on this mind really didn't want to put back together again. And to tell you the truth, there were some parts of this old brain that weren't doing me much good anyway. Who needs to think about
you can hear the
past all
clanking.
time, eh?
You can hear him.
Some memories are best left alone. Now let's get out of here before that bacon gets cold.
But Ford!
Oh. You were kicked out.
Now, I'm not saying it will be easy, but let's just go see Truman, and I'm sure he'll... Agent Cruller? Ford?
Damn.
Oh, man. I need to find him before I report back to Truman. What was that work he said he had to do?
Cutting hair.
Something about mail? And hair? And shoes?
You mentioned hair because there's literally a hairdresser here called
How did he know
Ford's.
what happened to your hair?
Shot put.
There he is.
Sorry, booked up all day.
I can wait.
You sure as shampoo can, but unless I get a cancellation, you're out of luck.
That's one Agent Cruller located. Need to find the other two before I regroup with Agent Zanotto.
Well, it'll grow back.
Mail.
Scanning access.
Out of the way. I know he's in here. Oh. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Oh. Alley-oop. Get the fucking... Come on. Behave, Raz. All the momentum stops when you bounce. It's very annoying. Yeah, I know he's in here. Where is he? There he is.
Agent Cruller, it's me, Raz. Permission to enter?
Negative. Senior staff only.
Ford, it's me.
And who are you?
Don't you realize who I am?
Wait. If Nick John Smith is mentoring interns, he must be senior staff, right?
I'm telling my dad.
I should talk to him. Oh no, Mr. John Smith. Hang on, Nick. I'll get you out of there. There you go, Nick. Now stay away from these machines. Hey, Nick. You're senior staff, right?
Pony?
Can you help me get into the back room? I need to talk to Agent Cruller.
Flat rate.
Look, Nick, I have a wild idea. Bear with me. If I get you a loner brain of equal or greater value to your own, then you help me get into the back room. Plus, I'll bet the loner brain will keep you safe from all this machinery.
First class.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Now, where can I find a brain? 2 forts down. Only one more to find before I can go back to Truman. Yep. Oh.
There'll be a brain around here, surely.
Got it. Side challenge markers are like a hobby of mine.
Nope, only got one. The crazy thing is, not once did I ever see a complete one of those in the last game. Where do I get a
mail?
How do I get down there? Oh, I've got to be small, I imagine. If you tell me Nick is voiced by Ratchet, I'm gonna lose it. Burn the mail. Oh yeah, I can burn mail. Explosions. Let me in. Yoink.
Turn.
Come on, up there, up the slope. There you go. You hear him later, it might click. I'm gonna keep my ears on him. It's him saying one words isn't helping much. Shoes. He'll be in here. There he is. Do it.
Agent Cruller, I need to talk to you.
Sorry, Senior League hours. Only members of the Senior League allowed.
Doesn't look like there's much left of the Senior League, except for Compton Boole? No kidding. Huh. Under office number, it just says psycho-isolation. Why would his office be in psycho-isolation? Guess I need to get out there to find out. That's the final Ford. Time to debrief Truman. I think I'm gonna need his help.
I can just go up there now, can't I?
In a couple of frames? It's Senior League hours.
Truman's got a... Yeet. Ah, great, it puts me on the other side of the water jumping puzzle.
Truman! It's okay. We're alone.
Where's Cruller?
I got him to the base, but now he's locked in the bowling alley, and also the mailroom, and the hair salon.
Sounds like he's reverting to some old behavior. He's no good to us like that.
I think I could help him, if I could just get closer to him. But to get closer, I need to do some stuff outside the base.
Put your head near this brain... thing. I should be able to... There! Full access. That should let you search the whole place, inside and out.
Okay. I'll try to get Ford and bring him back here.
No, Raz. You're going to find Ford Cruller, and you're going to fix him. You're going to make Ford Cruller whole again. This is just another mind in torment, Raz. It needs a psychonaut to fix it. And I believe in you, Raz. I know you're ready for this.
You 12-year-old. Get on it.
Yes, sir, Agent Zanotto.
He does have a pleasant voice. I do like his voice.
Back together again.
Godspeed, Psychonaut.
Okay. So first thing we want...
Please report to the front desk. You have a visitor.
What?
What? Oh, good. He agrees with me. He's equally confused. Good. You have a visitor.
Scanning for fingerprint.
See you later. Oh boy. I'm braced for this. I'm braced for it. I have no idea what it is, but I'm braced for it. Best characters, plural. Hey, Dad.
Dad?
Rasputin, my boy. Tell me, son. Did you show them? Did you show them all?
Well, yeah, we rescued Truman from the kidnappers, so... I guess?
That's my boy. So I suppose that means you're running this whole place now.
Dad, what are you doing here?
What? Well, we're here to support you, son.
We?
We? Of course. You really opened my eyes about the whole psychic thing, son. I'd been acting like a fool, I know that now. But your mother, I knew she'd need more convincing.
Oh no, why are
She's
the
not,
interns
after
there?
all, like us, psychics, I mean.
You don't have to whisper that here.
So I thought if she saw where you were working and met all your new friends...
My mom's here.
Son, the whole family is here.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh, the sudden volume change was weird.
My little booty!
My god.
Have you been practicing your acrobatics?
He's definitely let his muscle tone suffer.
Hey, hey, hey!
I think he's put on a little weight.
Oh god. Poor Raz.
He's not as flexible as I'd prefer. Pull harder.
My god. This is terrible.
Just what is going on out here? Rasputin, stop goofing around and explain yourself. Who are these people?
People.
We are the Aquatos! Traveling thrill givers and practitioners of the acrobatic arts.
Great. Well, this is a highly restricted area. The campgrounds are over the hill. Now, if you wouldn't mind hauling that wreck off our landing pad.
What did you say?
Oh boy.
If it's too much trouble to haul it, I could always burn it for you.
Please, excuse us. We are Rasputin's family. We've come here to support him, not get in the way. We'll move our caravan to the campgrounds.
I want to play in the jet.
Maybe your brother can give us a tour later.
Oh god.
Whenever he's ready, he knows where to find us.
Bye, Pooter.
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, poor Raz. There is the psycho.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh god. Ah. I like the way, despite not giving you permission to go outside, when Forsyth comes outside, sees you outside, it's just like, meh.
Hi! Hi! Hey, over here! What's your name?
Hello.
Finally! I thought you'd never say hi.
Oh god, I've met this person.
I have been waiting for someone to come visit for a long time.
I've met this exact person.
I was starting to think I was invisible. You ever get that feeling?
No.
Well, there was this one girl who looked kind of like a blue scarecrow, but she scared me. But you seem nice. So did I guess your name right?
It's Raz.
Oh, that was the very next name I was going to say, I swear.
You didn't say her first name.
So, how long are you committing yourself for?
I'm not committing myself to anything. Especially not... Wait, what are we talking about here?
Psycho-isolation, silly. We don't commit people anymore without their consent. Unless they're a danger to themselves or others.
How many people you got in there?
Oh, just Agent Boole right now. He likes it in there. Keeps him from feeling overwhelmed by all the you-know-what in the woods.
Goats?
Voices. He can't shut them out.
Right.
Can you believe he even finds me overwhelming?
Yes. Yes, I can.
So anyway, I've got a nice room ready for you if you'd like it.
Actually, I'm just here to visit Agent Boole.
Oh, well, okay. Just be careful. Don't ask him too many things at once, or he'll curl up into a little ball and something might explode. Hi!
We're going to stand here and not talk to her. Does she require movement? I feel like she requires movement.
Hi!
She does. Don't mind me.
Hi!
Just practicing the ball.
Hi! Hi!
I might just re-sex it. Oh well. Let me in. Nice. There's a man in the ball. Hello. Isolation doesn't seem so good.
I see what you're doing there. Oh, you think you're clever, don't you?
No. Emphatically
Looks
no.
like there's a Senior League membership card stuck in this frame.
Hey, don't even look at that. It's private.
Agent Boole?
Huh?
Hi, I'm Rasputin. I'm a friend of your grandson.
Oh, no. He hasn't hurt anybody else, has he?
No humans that I know of.
Good. Good.
I see Lizzie introduced you to Harold.
Oh, no. Harry Kasparov here showed up on his own.
So why is Lizzie still out there looking for animals?
Oh, well, I mostly sent her away just because there was too many voices in here. Hint, hint.
Agent Boole?
I need you. I'm not even going to offer to get him out.
Oh, no. With what?
I need a Senior League membership card.
What? Well, don't look at mine.
Please, Agent Boole. It's important.
That bowling card is a precious memento of a dear friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she die?
No, she's somewhere. Out in the forest.
What? Well, let's go find her.
Well, I've tried for years, but I just can't anymore.
Please let me borrow your Senior League membership card.
No, now buzz off. Buzz off? Hey, hang on a second. Exactly what I was thinking, Harold. The bees could help. Cassie and I always loved working with bees in the forest. If you could bring me just one bee, I'll bet I could talk to it and find out where my Cassie is.
No kidding?
Here, take this and hurry.
Okay, one bee coming up.
Find Ann B.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm off to the Forgetful Forest to find a bee for Agent Boole. This is a serious mission, no matter how adorable it sounds.
You're right there. It does sound adorable. It's true, we got to be in the chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's get up. See you later. Danger, abandoned.
Oops! Sorry, little brother. I thought you were a rabid squirrel.
Knock it off, crazy! I came out here looking for something. What was it? Oh, right, a brain for Nick, so I can get in to see Ford, and to keep Nick from getting his head caught in the stamper again.
Actually, I was going for the forest so I could get a brain. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Yep. Yeah, Money, please. Money.
Careful! It gets pretty advanced up here. Not for little kids. Bye.
Didn't mean to set the squirrel on fire. E. Thanks, little man. Advance my ass. Advance these nuts. Bonfire lit. These are not mushrooms of any consequence.
You up here? I'm telling Mom you threw a rock at me.
Beards
That
at you.
was a pine cone, you baby. Ow!
That one was a
was a rock.
I'm warning you.
Why would I go up there? It's nothing of any consequence. How do I forgot how to glide. There we go.
Must be safe. I don't hear any ticking.
What? That was lucky. Anyway. This clearly isn't the way. What? Sorry, Raz. I'm just trying to go. I just want to go back. It won't. Why won't it? Am I just? Is it because I'm trying to do it backwards? All right, fine. I'll go a different way then. You can't make me. Clearly, the jungle isn't that. But I need the forest. Where the forest? I have a feeling it's that way. Money, money, money. Money's much easier to get in this one. Okay. So it's down there, around there. Oh, it's that way. Boing. Oh, that was close. How do you see me, goat? Tin can for some reason. Okay. Ooh. I'm guessing this is the Forgetful Forest. Huh? Oh. Oh, so where she threw a rock at me is actually correct. Ooh.
Gisu, this is amazing!
Coach was trying to throw it out, but I knew it was fixable.
With this transmitter, KLOB will finally be on the air.
Fop?
No, K-Lobe. We enrobe the mother lobe with music.
Cool. So where are your records?
Well, I only have one right now.
What?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
If I find any, I'll bring you more.
I'm counting on it, partner.
Let's say supportive free agent, okay?
Anyway, our fans come for the music, but they stay for the personalities.
Like who?
Like me.
Huh.
And you?
Hey, Gisu.
Rasputin Aquato. Say, you seem like the reckless and resourceful type.
That's me.
I have a challenge that I think is perfect for a young man of your disposition. Interested?
Whatever it is, I'm into it.
Wow, even more reckless than I thought. Impressive.
Bless.
Here's the issue. My mentor, Otto Mentalis, deployed several psychoseismometers like this one to detect and collect negative psychic residue. Problem is, he kind of forgot about them for a long time. So now they're all overloaded and unstable. I thought instead of me going around venting all these nasty things and stealing all the glory...
You want me to do it?
For extra credit. You're welcome. And to free me up for more high-minded engineering work.
Okay.
Come on, Wait, you said yes? All right.
Love how even she's like, okay.
Well, if you survive, be sure to report back, okay?
This is Morris Martinez, and you're listening to KLOB, the mouth.
Okay, now I've got to go back the correct way. So now I've got to go back this way. Whoa. On the ground. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. No, Raz, no. Behave. Then up this fucking way. Along the hype rope. Up the cliffs of cheese. Across the bump. Up the cliff of cheese. And off we go. Down the damn quarry. So this is the way, apparently. Dude, nice beaver. Was that it? That was it? Okay, that was it. Oh, I didn't enter here on the ground rail, but I am. Raz, turn around. Raz, no, Raz. No, Raz. Thank you. God's sake. Yep. Oh, there we go. The questionable area.
Looks like the Aquato family circus has traveled through here all right.
Yup, we had to hightail it out into the woods because you're ashamed of being an Aquato.
I'll stop being ashamed of that. If you stop being ashamed of being a psychic.
Oh, you're asking for it, Raspy.
Frazee, it's okay. You can tell Dad now. You don't have to hide anymore.
This is your last warning.
Frazee? Ow!
More where that came from.
She's phrasing.
I think the entrance to the Forgetful Forest is somewhere here in the questionable area. Guess my family has chosen where to set up the Aquato Dome.
Guessing this way. Well, the tyre tracks that the game very heavily marked. There it is.
I forgive you.
Mom?
I mean, if little children never ran away from home, where would the circus get her workers, huh? What matters is that the Aquatos are all together again. And this little adventure of yours has actually given me fresh inspiration for our act.
Me too!
Did you see that unnatural and slightly gimmicky waterfall over there?
The one flowing upside down?
Stay away from it. No water.
Too late, Nonna. It has already watered the flower of inspiration in my heart and blossomed into... Guess what I called it? Guess.
The upside-down waterfall?
The Devil's Fire Hose! Let's show our runaway how we do it, everybody. Queepy, on the bottom.
It's an exceptionally sturdy toddler.
This would be easier if you didn't use so much hair grease.
It'd be easier if your head weren't so pointy.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
Yes, son. And then you could add a little psychic flourish by levitating this pine cone.
No, no. Then we pass each person up the tower like water flowing. No psychic flourishes. I told you. We are acrobats. We don't do parlor tricks.
Guys?
Why not a little of both?
Pops. Oh, cretin.
You guys!
Oh, shush.
This is why we taught you how to fall as babies.
It's no use. We need the Aquatodome.
I'm on it.
Help him out, would you, Pooty? He's had to take on so much extra work since you abandoned your family and broke our hearts. That's a good boy.
If there's one thing the Aquatos know how to do, it's making themselves at home. Anywhere.
Back to the diner. Very important, apparently. Lumberjack Diner. Alright, let's go see what's in the Lumberjack Diner. Excuse me. Damn. Sam?
Oh, for Lancelot, thank you. Are those the acorns I asked for? Yes? No. No, they can't be, can they? No, because I asked for acorns that were crushed, didn't I? Didn't I, Fur Lancelot? I hate to yell at you, Fur Lancelot, but I am the crushed one. It crushes my heart to see you not doing your best. Understand? Now, do I need to show you how to crush things? No? You sure? Okay. Good boy. Now, try again. But this time think about personal commitment and delivering excellence every day. All right?
Oh.
Sorry you had to see that, Raz.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Talk fast. Cakes are cooking.
I have some questions about pancakes.
Start flapping, Jack.
Why is she suddenly so...
Why didn't you just go order some pancakes at the cafeteria?
Agent Oleander didn't give me any money. I assumed to test my resourcefulness.
That was the whole nest.
What's your recipe?
Just the basics, you know. Eggs, milk, flour. Found most of it here, with a couple quick substitutions.
What sort of substitutions?
Yes.
If I told you, it would compromise the perceived flavor profile.
Isn't that just straight up dirt?
For the umami.
The umami. I see.
Weren't all the supplies here kinda old?
Look, you can't take the expiration dates too seriously. They're just the food industry protecting itself from lawsuits.
And protecting us from, like, food poisoning?
No one's getting sick from my pancakes. Unless one of you jerks didn't wash their hands. Better late than never.
Where'd you get the milk? From the goats?
Oh, yeah, that would have been easier. Hey, it brought us closer, Fran.
You used eggs you found here? Old eggs?
No! Gross. I found some fresh ones. And you know, if you use enough syrup, you can't tell chicken from snake. Eggs is eggs.
Where'd you learn how to make pancakes?
Prison. Wait, what did I say? I meant from my mother.
Love how immediate the answer was. Where did you learn to make that prison? Just so quick.
Can I have a pancake?
You can have any that fall on the floor.
Thanks. I'm out of pancake questions.
Good, because I'm out of pancake puns.
What are you doing out here?
So much.
Well,
I love this.
My intern mentor, Coach Morso Oleander?
Yeah?
Well, this is the first assignment he gave me. Mission. Get me some pancakes so I can think. I think it's supposed to teach me something about the many layers of the mind. Maybe. I know the butter stands for lateral thinking. I got that much.
Can I ask you about your family?
Why? Because my last name is Boole, and because that's a famous family in the Psy community, and you want to network with me to further your Psy career? Go for it.
Oh.
I'm a friend of your brother's.
Your head looks remarkably unexploded. Must be the helmet.
Has your brother Dogen really made someone's head explode?
No, never. Wait, you mean someone who didn't deserve it?
No. I mean, like, anybody.
Look, nobody's perfect. Am I
Hey,
right?
you're pretty close.
Can everyone in the Boole family talk to animals?
Most of us can talk to them, but few of us really know how to listen to the animals. You know? For instance, I can hear you rolling your eyes, Mrs. Thatcher.
What can you tell me about Compton?
Gramps is nice and all, but honestly, he's a little weird. No, still too tough.
Okay, I'll stop asking about your family.
The bull's got nothing to hide, unlike some of these squirrels. Relax, I'm talking about your nuts. You guys still hide nuts, right? You guys learn to laugh a little, okay? You'll live longer.
So, have you always wanted to be
I'm losing it. This is just.
Not really. My true dream is to be a pet therapist. Because
You should
I'm
not be a
really
pet
good
therapist.
with animals. Right, guys?
Are you worried about Maligula?
Raz, Maligula's ancient history. My grandpa killed her by triggering an elephant stampede.
What? I never heard about.
You believe the official story, do ya?
I gotta go.
Catch you on the flip side. Yes, it is funny every time.
I'm leaving now.
Kurt!
This has been.
What
This
was
has
I
been.
doing out here again? Oh, right. Compton needs a bee from the Forgetful Forest.
Into the waterfall free camping area. Falls. Campgrounds. Funicular? Sure. Campfire? I love the way everything's. Oh, I see. It's questionable area.
Dogen says hi!
Oh. Nice. So where's the fungula? Is this? No, that's a.
Ooh, a funicular. I mean, who doesn't love those?
Okay. Where the hell am I going? I've got to find a bee. Somewhere. There will be a bee. Oh, whoops. Hey.
Yeah, tell your friends.
No, that's money gone.
This is Morris Martinez, and you're listening to KLOB, the story of the quarry.
I'm gonna have to try this.
There we go.
Anybody know where a bee might be? Might be.
There better be a real Yeti in here, or I want my money back. I'll take that card. Whoa. The expiration date on this thing is the year I was born.
Ew. Ew. There we go. I don't know what the purpose of that can of corn was, but I've got it.
Yep. I'm starting to see why this questionable area went out of business.
Yep. 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 Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Yoinkies blinky. Go to the deep forest. Okay. Deep forest. This is the campgrounds. Parking. Raz. You mentioned nothing. Do not mention that. That didn't happen.
Airplane rides. Sidecar.
Campfire. Falls. I'm guessing this way? Oh yeah, that looks like it.
Man, this part of the woods.
Deep we go for bees.
Crazy? I know it's you. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Ah, crud, it's you. I thought I finally caught a critter.
Why are you hunting? Aren't they feeding you?
I'm interning with Compton Boole. He sent me out here to catch him some animals.
We know.
I really don't know if you should be bringing animals to Agent Boole. His grandson is a friend of mine, but that family can be a little bit rough on animals.
Oh? And you've never psi-blasted a squirrel, nature boy?
That's
what I thought. Anyway, it's no use. I'd have to go deeper into the Forgetful Forest for any really good animals. And there's no way I'm going in there.
Why? Telekinetic bears?
Has nobody told you? About the Green Needle Witch who haunts these woods? Her mother was a banshee, and her father was a porcupine.
Let me guess. She hates children and kills them on sight.
No, she loves children. She follows them through the forest.
I like
And
the
when
reference
she
to the
catches
psychic
them,
bears.
She gives them a big hug.
That doesn't sound so...
Impaling them on her needles. Filling them with holes.
Okay, if you could just let me down now.
Children beware. She's there. She's there. The Green Needle Witch has waited. She wants a hug. Don't dare. Don't dare. Or soon you'll be perforated.
I'm getting a strong psychic sense that Lizzie and Norma are sisters. Sibling detection is one of the less celebrated tools in the Sikeonauts playbook. The kind they don't get. Looks like a great place to get those bees for Compton.
One bee, please.
I'm just gonna take one of you on a little trip to see an old friend. Swipe. Ooh, I got 3. Even better.
No.
Not so fast. Lizzie?
okay, you can literally turn around and go back now.
Ow! Hey, that's sharp. Lizzie? Nope.
Valid response to that, to be honest. Good, he knows my techniques. Fire, Rasputin, fire. Immolator. You fucking
Dang
serious?
it, Cooter. I just got that thing set again.
Bruh.
The Green Needle Witch!
Where?
That way! That way!
Ugh, you poor city kid. Do yourself a favor and stay indoors where it's safe.
Whew. Okay. Better get these bees back to Compton so we can find his friend. And so I can get that senior week pass.
That was the thing we were doing this for. Speed. This man really put the bee in, bruh. Hit it with the boing. Oh, hit it with the. There we go. You let me out that time. Oh, now it works. I saw that key by Donkey. No, no one's questioning how they're two fucked. Then again, Sonic. Need I say more? We don't question anything after Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, I probably can. I just didn't remember. I don't remember seeing the. Oh, what a landing! Oh, immediately shagged it. Yeet. Into the isolation chamber. Hopefully.
Hi. 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 Hi.
No, she's just yeah. Man, lost it. Hey man, I brought bees. And you're about to have a meltdown because 3 is too many and that's a lot of voices.
Agent Bull, I got some visitors here who are really excited to.
Ah, I said one. I only needed one bee. Shoo, shoo, get out of here.
I got extra. They seem friendly.
Oh no, don't all talk at once, please. I can't take it. I can't. It's too much. Too much.
Oh no, don't explode. And don't explode me.
Ah. 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 Ah.
B.
Agent Boone?
Ah.
Want me to kill those bees?
No.
Would you mind if I made a quick and very quiet, wellness check inside your mind?
Ah.
Scream once for yes, I may enter your mind, and twice for no.
Ah.
Great. Out of my way, bees.
I like the way it's on his hair, not his head. Well, that's...
No, not yet. I'm not ready. Cassie's not here.
Not ready for what?
Dinner.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. We're on the menu?
No. Worse. Judgment.
Court is in session. Please remain standing. If you're able.
Oh. I need a... I have a feeling I'm gonna need that. No, I want that, and I want that.
Never touch a judge's...
I don't even remember how... There we go. Agreed.
My power comes from... Let's take a 5-minute recess.
That was cool.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Ominous, but I also like loud bell noises.
Anything but this.
It's
Time
for...
Ram it down!
Good evening, and welcome to Ram It Down. I'm your host, Tin Can Zanotto, and tonight we'll watch one lucky contestant prepare 3 increasingly complicated dishes in an attempt to please our celebrity judges.
Impossible!
He'll never do it.
He's nothing without Cassie.
And he's the nice one. Well, let's get to our first dish, a tragic delicacy from a troubled nation, a Grulovian drowned egg. First, our contestant will have to find a very outspoken egg.
Oh, me! Pick me!
Boil it in hot water.
I'm all fired up and ready to go.
Prepare it with an unruly onion
He said my name!
that's been sliced into pieces.
Just call me Pork Chopper.
Put them both together on a plate and see if the judges can bear 2.
Ram it down!
Finish your dish before the clock runs out, and you'll win valuable prizes from the Mystery Box.
Oh boy.
What do you say? Think you're up to the challenge?
Sounds easy. We got this. Right, partner? Partner? Yeah, what was I expecting?
This. Reasonably.
The chef has the egg.
It's happening!
Let's see it here.
Oh god. Nope.
Sunny days are over.
Oh, okay, I've got to go the other way.
Careful, that steam is hot. Melt those goggles right off you.
Yeet!
A water pot never boils. Oh, don't just sit there resting on your boils. We've got other ingredients to prepare.
I think I hear something.
We need an onion. Over there, I see an onion. You there. No. You there. Out the fucking way.
Onion acquired. You won't be sorry.
Let's see if he makes the cut. Wise me up, I dare ya!
Oh, I've got to.
Quick, hit that button.
I have very low health right now.
The chopping begins. And he boiled the egg. That's now clear. Let's go the distance. Let's see what he does while that egg is boiling. And that's a perfect chopped onion.
I feel like this is the...
Try not to get any blood in the food.
Damn. Immediately shagged it.
Well, let's get to our first dish. A tragic
I
delicacy.
know.
Chef has the egg.
Let's do it properly this time.
Careful
Let's
with
see
that
if he
stinky
remembers
stuff.
what to
Those
do
go
with it.
right off you.
No.
Wait to get cooked.
Get in there.
A watch pot never boils.
Nope. Nope.
I think I hear something.
Onion acquired. You won't be sorry.
Let's see if he makes the cut.
Get in there. Yep. I know this, but don't worry about it. I got this game. Give me the grip. Give me the grip.
Quick, hit that button. The chopping process has begun.
Okay, so actually I need to do this once.
And that's a perfect chopped onion.
I feel like this is the real me.
Let's plate that ingredient, chef.
I'm hoping by the time I get there, this egg is done, or I'm gonna have to wait a little bit.
Losing my mind.
Hurry up! Damn, the longest ass egg boiling I've ever dang seen.
And he's boiled the egg.
We make a great team.
Let's see if he can get it to the plate. He's assembled all his ingredients.
I'm floating.
We can begin the presentation.
Did we make it?
I'm not sure.
Well, here we are, at the moment of truth. Will we be looking at a drowned egg or a drowned contestant? Reveal the meal.
So, what we did was, we took an egg
Boring.
and we popped it into the water.
Pedestrian!
Then Chef had the idea to withhold the salt at just the right moment to create a sense of longing within the yolk, if you will.
You what?
We think it really improves the nose feel of the composition.
It's as good at
Telling.
bullshitting this kind of thing as I am.
Surprisingly acceptable.
Same thing anyone's ever said about me.
And that's not all. By finishing within the time limit, you've opened the mystery box.
Who couldn't do that in 10 minutes?
Well, don't just stand there resting on your laurels.
That one was a gimme.
Let's see how you do on your next dish. Shoo!
Congratulations. You did it.
Why are you so big?
Well,
fantastic. Get ready, because it's time.
I hate that was so funny.
Right after this commercial message.
Oh god. golden sensors. He walked in and he had.
Time for justice!
Give me that.
My baby!
Whoa.
Why didn't I start?
Bunch of it. Oh lord, he crushed me.
Well, don't just stand there
Yeah,
resting
I
like...
know. Advertisement. Go over it.
Time for justice!
Give me the.
My baby!
Yeet.
Council must not badger the gavel!
God damn, the dodge in this is really imprecise. What if you're on fire? Whoop. Fucking Christ.
Well, don't just stand there resting.
Time for justice! My baby!
How dare you? Bruh.
Council must not badger the gavel!
Let me get the. Yeah. Thank God these things do have health.
Never touch a...
I forgot I could charge up my main attack. Can't fucking be on fire. Gimme.
You may cross-examine, Counselor.
Damn, those things are tough.
Agent Poole, an important thing to do when you're feeling overwhelmed is to take breaks. So before I push that button and start the next dish, let's take a breather, okay?
Good idea.
Yoink.
First tag.
Let's do this.
See, Agent Poole? You can do it.
Next one won't be so easy.
You got that right. For your next dish, you'll be creating a strawberry jam croque madame.
Come.
You'll need to boil another egg.
Easy.
Take some bread.
I've already risen to the occasion.
Shut up.
Slice it up.
Bread's much nicer once it's been through the slicer.
Fry it up on the griddle.
I'm getting ready to rip it flip out.
What about the strawberry, huh? Hey!
Glad you asked. We'll need not just any strawberry, but a strawberry that's been blended.
Did someone call for patty puree?
All right, monsieur. It's time to show us your best.
First playthrough. Never played
I
this
wonder
shit
which
before.
ingredient he'll select first.
Well, you start with the egg.
Hey, I hear you worked with my brother. We got this, right?
Start with the egg because we know that's easiest.
Especially with that.
Egg. Now I need to take some bread. Where bread? You.
I'm lighter than I look, right? Right? I hope that pig's blades are really sharp. I don't want to get squished.
Fucking. Get up there.
He's placed the ingredient. Will he be able to pull back the pork chopper's action hoof?
I sure hope so.
The chopping now begins. Push the.
Oh, right. I was supposed to fry that.
What? Huh? I mean, I guess I'll just go and grab a strawberry.
Oh, me.
Sure, we're gonna grab a strawberry so we can experiment.
You won't be disappointed.
Blend it that way. No, come here.
What's he doing?
Fuck off. Oh my god.
This is a bad time for watermelon, folks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Careful, I lost an arm in there once. It's a good taste of human flesh. Well, it changes the relationship.
Moving blades, razor sharp. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, that's
I wonder if I should work on something else instead of waiting.
I meant minutes.
Huh? Oh, he made the bee demon. Oh, the bee demon's Cassie, isn't she? Of course, the bee demon's obviously Cassie. What? Game! Why am I going up? Go down. Jesus. You.
Wish you were here.
Now, for God's sake, this time, don't randomly explode after I slice you.
Ingredient in position. Now let's quickly grab the pork chopper's hook.
Quick moving blades, razor sharp. What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
Go ahead and fry me up. It's chilly in here.
Okay, so I guess I gotta go this way. Yep. Shit.
Help you out?
Nope. Stay in my.
Need to fry? I'm your guy.
That doesn't
Good lord.
smell right.
Go in.
What's that sound?
What? God. Okay. It's plating time. I've got everything.
I think I hear some emotional baggage there.
Now is not the time, Raz. Ooh, made that. Ha! Jesus Christ. Give me an egg.
And it's left, oh my.
I got this. Got this. No, not there. There. Here. Oh, we'll go up there again, haven't I? Right? How do I get the strawberry out? How do I obtain the strawberry? I have already blended it. How do I get it? Oh, it's there. Alright. Time for the method. Doesn't matter.
All the ingredients are in.
What do you think, Chef?
Why does he keep getting bigger?
Are you worried about croaking? Reveal the meal!
What do you have to say for yourself?
We have attempted to infuse this dish with,
Curiosity and resilience. The more sensitive palates among you will also discern just a dash of regret.
Slightly better than a mouthful of nails.
Poggers.
And that's not all. By finishing within the time limit...
Oh yeah, the time
you've
limit's not
opened
actually
the
mandatory.
mystery box.
Another brain half, huh?
Now be gone!
And bring us more food.
Well, you two must be feeling great after producing such a quality product for our judges. And speaking of quality products, it's time for a word from one of our sponsors.
I love the canned audience cheering. Oh, bees! Bees. I walked on set again, didn't I? Bees. Bees. No, bees. Bees. What the fuck? Oh no. Give me the health.
To death! My baby!
Yeet. God damn it. Yeah.
Council must not badger the gavel!
Be on fire so I can grab that health without you yelling at me. Get health. Ooh, dodged it. Look.
Never touch
Health, please.
This is a court of law.
Thank God.
Thank you for helping me, young man. I don't know what I'd do without you.
How would you feel about taking a little break? Push that button to start the next
Just what the doctor ordered.
There we go. Full health. I'm gonna go grab that other brain half. Viewer discretion is advised.
You know, we might just get through this. Oh, I hope I didn't just jinx it.
Me too, because it's time for our third and final dish. Straight from the Lumber Stack Diner, it's
Oh,
the
no.
Honey Pepper Pancake Stacker. You'll need another egg.
We're old friends. He boiled my dad and grandfather.
Oh, but this time that egg needs to fry.
Then I'm your guide.
Next, you'll need a boar.
I'm just a pig, but trust me, I'm game. Get it?
Whatever, as long as that pig
Oh,
gets
whatever.
sliced.
That's a little sick, man.
And fried.
Wait, I gotta go on double shift?
To give our pancake stack that signature beehive look, you're going to be using an actual beehive.
Woo! I'm all a buzz.
I wish Cassie were here to handle those bees.
But wait, there's more.
Of course
the
there is.
final touch of summery sweetness comes from a watermelon.
It's about time!
That's been chopped.
Sure, I guess. Kind of still thinking about that pig, though.
And then blended.
Oh. Looks like I'm the big finish.
Meow.
No pressure, but this is Ford Cruller's favorite dish.
To mess this up would be an insult to the very heart of the Sikeonauts.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, chefs, better get cooking.
Let's start simple.
Let's fry that egg, Chef!
Careful with that.
No, Raz. Of course I would go immediately under the there.
Keep the oak runny, all right?
Could see that coming.
Get that ingredient back to the serving plate.
Gonna getcha. No. Excellent. Next, I'm gonna need Ann Pig.
He said I never.
Fuck off.
Why am I still unchopped?
I'm busy. All the laser grunt practice. Thank you, Ratchet.
This is weird. Petey? Is that you? Oh no, this just got a lot weirder.
Chef is now clear to push the chopping button.
Hey, that wasn't so bad. No kidding? Well, say hi to your dad for me.
Whoops. Hey, whoop, how about?
Is that honey pepper boar bacon I smell?
Not yet.
Come on. Yeah, I saw that coming at the time.
Ingredient looks ready. Now, he just has to get it back to the serving plate.
Watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
Bad at multitasking.
Yeah. No, Raz. Follow my instructions, Raz. Do not rebound.
So far, so good. But will he remember to pull back the action hook?
Well, you just told me, so I hope so. It's kind of the goal here.
Quick, let's see if Chef can bring that chopped melon over to the blender.
Better chop your melon, swear to God. Okay. Where'd it go? No! Fecal matter.
Get moving.
You're moving the hive. Somebody get the queen.
Chef needs to boil that beehive next.
This'll. Ah, you fucking. Bruh.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, it's all gone to shit, Cooper. There are no other beehives. There are no other beehives.
Maybe have I poisoned them?
There are no other beehives. How do I do this? There's no beehives. Or pigs.
Here, over here.
How do you... I kind of fucked it.
Come on, Agent Bull. Let's do this together.
Without Cassie, our goose is cooked, and probably cooked incorrectly.
Guess I'll have to do it
There's
myself.
no... There's another beehive.
Hive. Somebody get the queen.
I'm ready for that beehive, Chef.
Come on, put the steam out so I can jump over.
I can feel it helping my lower back already.
Yep.
That would never happen to Cassie.
I'm losing it. I've lost it completely. It's all gone to shit. Okay, the pork's not back. So I can't.
Nobody hates bacon, am I right?
Where are
30
you?
seconds to go. I don't want to panic you, but I would say panic would not be completely inappropriate at a time like this.
I can hear the pig making noises, but there's no pig. Oh no, I did the pig. I'm looking for a watermelon. There's a watermelon right there. Idiot. Clown man.
I knew you couldn't resist me.
Be quiet.
The recipe calls for the melon to be sliced. Let's see if Chef remembers. Okay, he's placed the ingredient. Will he be able to pull back the pork chopper's action hook? Once he pushes that button, the chopping begins.
Come over here, Melon.
Okay. Must not yote it this time.
Time to stop playing with your food and serve that ingredient.
Why am I here? Raz. Thank you. You share it? I'm beyond the time now, so I just don't care. I just need to not fail. So I need health quite badly. Look at that health. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? I've just realised the honey's still in the pot. I haven't actually finished. Idiot. Just stand there staring at it. Honey's finished. Moron. Oh yeah, you're coming back down south again soon. No, give me the egg. Or the melted beehive. I don't cook much, but I think that's kind of gross. How dare you stop underneath me? That's some cringe-ass nay shit. Oh.
Lumber stack! Lumber stack! Lumber stack!
Have I mentioned that when prepared improperly, the honey pepper pancake stacker can produce an interesting byproduct? No? I didn't mention the possibility of a deadly swarm of killer bees? Ha! No. Let's see what we got. Reveal
Content warning, they're all about to throw up.
the meal!
The thing had a butthole.
Is that the tallest stack you could manage?
It's taller than it looks.
Because we put the literal height of the horizontality of the flavor profile, if you will.
Moderately pleasant.
Well, Chef, it looks like you've won over not just our judges, but also our audience. How do you feel?
Well, I couldn't have done it without this young man here.
No way! You can totally do this on your own now, Agent Poole.
No, don't say that.
That's great to hear. Because it's time for what audience?
Double down!
No!
That's right. It's time to double down. Chef will be cooking alone in our isolation station, completely dependent on his sous chef to gather the ingredients he needs for the final 3 dishes.
Don't worry, Agent Poole. I'll get you all the ingredients you need.
What do you think, judges? Ready for another course?
No problem.
We're professionals.
We might have to Make a little room.
Uh-oh.
Okay, first dish is vegetable medley. Ingredients on the board. I'm getting out of here before things get messy.
Why are they goats?
Oh, that's not going to help the chef's score.
One of those disgusting monsters might hold the key to our victory.
Oh right, some of these might be.
Looks like he's got a good one, relatively speaking.
A slight whiff of vomit on this one, but I'll cover it up with spice. Why are you touching my weird egg, young man? Or we're doomed.
Oh, I've just been bored. Health, please. Stop that.
Oh, I hate to see that. I'm going to close my
You need to serve the judges, chef, not attack them.
Nope. But they
That's better.
I can't get to the health. Whoop. Get juked. Stop going in the purple bars. Yep. Gotcha. I need a strawberry. Just fuck Crest. Yeet!
Now I just have to make this dish all fine.
Give me the fucking health. Whoa, I'm on the ball. Nope. Be on fire. Be on fire.
He did it!
We did it.
As you know, in the double down round, the chef's assistant must serve the dish to the judges. Let's see if this young man has a passion for service.
How do I?
The judges are so full, they're not eating. I'm gonna have to serve them myself.
Oh, it looks like our judge liked that dish. Perhaps a little too much. Oh, but it looks like someone's ready to get back in the mix. It's gonna be messy. I'm out of here. Second dish is royal borscht. Good luck.
Can I have some health? Nah.
Quickly, sort through that partially digested bounty and find me my ingredient.
Yeet!
Perfect. Here, little piggy, come jump into my kitchen, will you?
How do I get this health? How can I possibly get that health?
Oh, I hate to see that. I'm going to close my eyes.
How do I get the health? It's all in the dirt piles.
Well, Chef, it looks like you've won over.
I gotta start from the top? Well, the problem with is they're always in this purple shit, and I take damage going into it to get the health.
It can't be good to eat this. Exactly the thing. A slight bit of vomit on this one, but I'll cover it up with spice.
How do you get rid of this stuff? Other than by like that.
Look out.
I can't get to that because it's in the purple. There we go.
One of those disgusting ones might hold the key to our victory.
Here we go.
Damn, what a guess.
Nice. Oh, I hate to see that.
There we go.
I'm going to close my eyes.
I get you got a platform over it, but it's kind of impossible to do when the health is in it. Strawball, please. Like that one.
Seems like the sous chef has picked up the wrong ingredient.
Ah. Zip, 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 zip. Burn. Burn.
We did it!
As you know, in the double down round, the chef's assistant must serve the dish to the judges.
I know this.
Let's see if this young man has a passion for service.
How do I? Oh, right. Smack. Good. Alright. I'm in a better state this time.
Oh, it looks like our judge liked that dish.
Shush. For God's sake, the health flew over the edge of the map.
Ooh, looks like he's got a good one.
I want that health. Come.
Why are you touching that regurgitated matter? It can't be good for you, and it must be unthinkably rewarding.
I have to take the hit to get the health.
Can the sous chef get his partner what he needs? What do you think, audience?
I wouldn't touch that if I...
I'm trying not to. It's really hard.
Oh, please tell me this batch has the ingredients we need. Why are you playing with that? I don't want that.
Come on.
That's better.
Please touch my kingdom. Oh, I hate to see that. I'm going to close my eyes.
Cheese.
So nice, he's using them twice.
Please touch me with the great wretch for my sake.
No.
Chef seems to be holding it together in the isolation station.
Come on, give me the...
Sort through that partially digested lunch and find me my ingredients.
This isn't what I need. Oops. Wrong ingredient.
Finally. I'll take it from here. Brace yourself.
Oh, he's... Oh, I see. Pew, pew, pew. Chew, chew. I didn't realise I was on the ball. Gotcha. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
It looks incredible, but here the judges say it's inedible.
Serve it before it gets up and walks away.
You will inhale. Yeet. Something about that throw at the end is very satisfactory.
Can exercise a little more moderation. Uh-oh, someone's been overserved.
I like how they're clearly a hand.
Looks like they're getting ready to flip out. But our final dish is no laughing matter. Mess up these jam tarts, and you'll find yourself in a sticky situation.
Okay, but I want that help first. Don't you dare. Go.
Oh, that's not going to help the chef's final score.
No. I just turned to the side and threw it. I didn't mean to turn to the other side and throw it. Oh, this one's really easy to dodge. There we go.
Oh, I don't like it in here.
Go! Fuck me. What even hit me there? Ah.
More ingredients.
Give me the good one.
I don't want this.
No.
No offense. Nope.
Put that down, you'll spoil the dish.
Thank God.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just gotta. Okay. It's just impossible to avoid this stuff. You just gotta chunk through healing like no one's business. Ingredients,
One of
please.
those disgusting lumps might hold the key to our victory.
Why is he picking up the wrong ingredient, I wonder?
We don't need one of those right now. I wouldn't touch that.
I know.
Why are you touching that regurgitated matter? I guess it was one of those goats recently regurgitated. Oh, I hate to see that. I have to close my eyes.
Attacking the judges is not part of Double Down.
I'm not getting enough healing stuff to manage this.
Oh, please tell me this batch has the ingredient we need.
Why is he picking up the wrong ingredient, I wonder?
I don't want this. No offense.
We don't need one of those.
Come on, really?
Perfect choice. But is it?
That's the last ingredient.
Oh no.
Like this one will be my best one yet. Dinner in a minute.
Bruh. I'm fucked. I'm straight hose. No way. Ah. Come on, get rid of the big one. Thank you. God, the judges do so much damage. Fuck, that was immediate. There was no warning. If I could just keep him stun locked with the fire. Nope. Why didn't the projectile go? Please God. Come on. Raz, thank you.
Well, who are these jammy fellows?
Serve them quickly, young man. You never know what these tarts might do.
I'm hoping they do what they're supposed to.
Run for the hills, folks!
Oh no. Oh.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've certainly had my fill of excitement today. All right, everybody, let's clean up this mess. Come on, get a move on. Clean kitchen, clean mind. You see, this is why I usually get takeout.
It's the same reason I get takeout, because I've got to do all the dishes. That was tight.
Oh, that is so Cassie. But what do you mean they won't let her out?
They were
What
fucking.
librarian? Here, my boy. You've earned this. I need to go find Cassie right away. Lost? We'll never get lost. I know that forest like the back of my hand.
Wait, don't you want help? Guess he doesn't.
Should probably check on that. Oh, thank God. I would like him. I would like him. Probably do it with the psychokinesis. Oh no, probably do it with the psychokinesis. Now I'm no game developer, but that doesn't look right. That's a corrupted texture. That's some. There we go. That's better. Just pretend that
With
didn't
this
happen.
senior league pass, I can get to Agent Fuller in the bowling alley and try to reconnect that aspect of his mind.
That's the plan. T-Sip ASMR. Hi. To the atrium. We're bowling alley. Literally here.
Open up!
Look a little young for the senior league,
I keep all my gray hidden under the helmet.
Ah, good tip. Watch it. This disinfectant spray is lethal.
Shouldn't you be wearing a mask?
Nah, I've got it in my blood.
How were you two already in here? How were people... Coach? Is Coach there? Coach!
Hey, Coach. Aren't you supposed to stay away from, you know,
T-Sip
death
ASMR.
machine plans?
This is no death machine, soldier. This is a machine of peace. To protect the people you love from Maligula.
What do you call your peace machine?
The Psycho Mech Battle Bot.
Are you still gonna make that thing?
Those penny pinchers cut it from the budget.
Well, maybe that's a good thing?
Yeah, now I can make it without any official oversight.
How are you gonna make it without money?
Son, the less you know about it, the better.
Yeah, no. Hey, don't you have an intern to take care of?
She's on an important mission. I sent her out to get some Nunya.
What's Nunya?
Nunya business.
Saw that coming. I saw that coming. So I had to get some Nunya. I was like, don't you dare.
I saw Sam. And listen, I think she has some issues with animals.
You reckon?
She's a bull. Bulls love animals.
I wouldn't eat those pancakes she's making.
Eat them? No. We're using them as heat shield tiles for the Psychomech, so it doesn't burn up on re-entry.
Do you promise this isn't a plan to take over the world?
Coach.
Rasputin, that was the old me.
Yeah, like 3 days old.
Anyway, with the money Forsyth's giving me, I couldn't take over this bar.
What do you think the mole is?
Oh, Sasha. 100%.
What?
I mean, that accent, right? It's weird. Where does it even come from?
Coach, I don't think...
Trust no one, Rasputin. No one.
Are you nervous about Maligula?
Let me put it this way. If that mass murderer did come back, Who do you think she'd blame for what happened to her? Where would she come for revenge? Right here. I don't mean this bar, Raz. I mean the mother load.
Well, I'll leave you to your plans.
Plans that will save your life, soldier.
God, love Coach. He's just so... he definitely is Coach. Hang on, I can grab that. Hey. Lol the Mal. Anyway.
Today's the day.
Hey, Ford.
Shoes aren't ready yet.
Would you mind if I stepped inside your mind for a minute?
Sure. Better than you stepping inside one of these shoes. I tell you, it's like Germ City in there.
I get it, he bowled it. Ha 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 ha. And he was the ball. Oh no. Hang on a sec. I had a brief idea and I had to jot it down. It's jotted now. Now, if I know games Oh yeah, this is definitely the entire level.
Here goes nothing. Whoa, whoa. Oh, wow. Whoa.
How did I know?
Hey, look at that giant Ford head. I wonder if there's any brains in there.
More than you got, Sonny.
The end is coming!
Oh, give it a rest, guy!
Death is coming from above!
Bowling ball.
Guy was right. All hail Guy the Prophet.
If there's a piece of Ford's mind in here to reconnect, I'll bet it's up in that giant bone pinhead.
Hey man, what's the rush? Don't you know the world's ending?
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, it's just like a giant thought bubble. Made of bricks.
I needs to fix that rail crane, and you're gonna help me, okay?
What's that sound? Whoa! Okay, it's just like a giant thought bubble. Made of bricks.
Immediately followed on.
Yeah, that ball is too slick to ride now.
Little ball.
Hey now, no crossing the foul line.
So I need a new ball.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
That was a loaded figment. Oh, sweet, another ball.
Let's roll.
I'm trying it for those figments.
I know what you're up to, kid.
Ew! Slime is...
Yeah. Oh, managed it. How did he do it? Legendary. Yeah.
Out of my way! I gotta get to that giant Ford head before the city is sanitized.
Get it, Ford head.
Ah! Look out!
Hey.
Sorry. I'll pay for that.
Classic.
Excuse me. Please! Coming through!
Hey, I know that guy!
If I'm gonna get to Ford,
Was
I need to...
Was that Kronk? You know who you know who I'm talking to. Was that Kronk? As in Kronk and Zephyr. I'm pretty sure that was Kronk. That sounded deathly like Kronk. That bit at the end, that hey, I know that guy, that just sounded exactly
Fix
like
that
Kronk.
broken rail on the Kingpin Express before someone arrests me.
I've got a thing for old people voices, and that one just my brain just went Kronk.
How rude!
The stuff! Now, let's lay some track. When the world gets destroyed, I want it to be perfect.
Yes. Fix the Kingpin Express.
Buddy, that ain't the Kingpin Express. That's the foul line. It'll take you across town, but...
Gotta remember where I parked that thing.
Wall, please. Cute.
Man, this thing's big.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right. You're afraid.
Ah, you're so brave. Why don't you do it?
Whoa.
Express, I'm coming your way.
Yeah. And down.
Well,
Just keep under my head, or you'll be sorry.
No. I'm hoping the perspective reorients. Yes. Oh boy. Here we go. Up. Oh yeah.
Ain't so tough without your volleyball on that.
Hi.
Hello. Game. Come on. Orient. There we go.
Time's over, germs.
Hit it with the boing. Catch the lip. Can you tell I've done a lot of gameplay like this in the past? Like being on a ball. Weirdly large amount of it. Come on, Raz. Ah, gotta go for the bottom. I need done medicine. Ah, okay. And
Hey,
delicately.
everybody! Atlas working again, so don't bother hoofing it upstairs on your own, whatever you do.
Hey, would you stop? Oh, come on, Elle. We talked about this.
Ah. Okay. Just need to wait for it to come back down. It's about patience and momentum management, something I've got lots of practice on. Being a big man means you have momentum. Ah, okay, this might be... gently. Over the bump. Over the bump. Over the bump. Oh, the bump's stuck to me. Oh.
Yes, back in action.
Get me over there.
Attention! Our beloved elevator now goes all the way to the top. No need to climb up there on your own.
Take me.
In summary, all is well in the world again. Except, of course, that it's ending.
Gonna go up?
Don't ever do that to me.
How do I go up?
Stay.
Oh, well, this is the top.
Oh, I'm sorry I yelled.
It's a shortcut. Idiot.
Next time, I might not be here for you.
Hit. Ooh. Fuck. It nudged me off. First fall.
And when is quit?
As soon as we get this building up. Now let's get to work.
Elevator, please. Man, it's a good thing I just hit a checkpoint.
Hang on. Going up. I'm so proud of you.
Hit. Fuck. Okay.
Hey, knock it off.
Meh. Just come back down once you're up there. I promise I don't need to go down. I'll only ever come to go up. I'll only ever come. I am walking here. Okay. Oh, I see. That's how you do it. Okay. Elio, are you shitting me? Yes, yes you are. God fucking damn. Either way, you praised me for doing so well at this level immediately as I find a part I can't do. No, don't go over the barrier. Go down, 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 down. That's it, that's it, that's it. Delicate balance. Delicacy. Delicacy. Yep. No. Get the thing, Raz. Thank you. I gathered. There we go. The game really held it for a moment.
What's the point of all this? The world's just going to end.
This one's pretty.
Man, I feel her.
Have you found your path? Are you ready for the 10th frame?
I do like the music for this.
Why didn't you go home, Sonny?
I think this Ford Lucretia romance was more serious than I realized. Hey, it's Ford and Lucy. Sorry. Didn't mean to ruin your date.
It's here! Just like I said!
Here comes the big
It's the end of spring!
The big one!
Bring it
So
on.
beautiful!
Oh. This can't be the end of the level, right? This isn't it, is it?
Hey, bowlers aren't allowed in here. Now get before I spray you. Don't touch that. That's private. Oh!
You loved her?
Her name is Lucretia, but I called her Lucy. And even from that first date in that grimy bowling alley, I knew. Knew that it was too good to last forever? Hey, all relationships end one way or another. Well, I just didn't think it would end so badly. Hey, cheer up. Even gutter balls return. Eventually.
Damn. Just fucking dabbed on that one, didn't I? She dead.
Got one piece of Ford's mind connected. Now for the other two. I hope I'm doing the right thing, but Agent Zanato is right. We'll need Ford at full capacity.
Where the hell do I get that
chance
brain?
against Molecular.
Be a rank riser, not card miser. Combine your welcome to the automatic.
Can I afford it? I can. Ammo.
Smart. Keep one of those in your pocket. Cypops will keep you in the fight. Ooh, I should get some of those too. My mental
Amount of
energy
things?
has been lagging a little.
Oh, I've only got space for 3.
Careful how you use that one, Sonny. I hope you never need it. Unlike Dream Fluffs, you gotta remember to use these, okay?
Full. Cool. Good. I'll be less worried about the
Please
combat.
use your purchases responsibly.
No. Okay. Okay.
Hey, has anyone seen Sherry?
Alright. See you later. Have a good one. How do I get someone to cancel their haircut? Oh. What? Did I not need to...
Almost
No.
had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
Just sees me as hair. I would like this though. Money! Hey man.
Excuse me, Ford?
Sorry, with a client right now. Obviously.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind for a second? Just to even out some split ends.
If it'll keep you quiet, then go right ahead.
I literally didn't need to do anything for this one. Alright, let's Oh. Alright. Sweet. Not that I need it, evidently, but yeah. Money. Hmm. I like heavy.
Someone's looking a little shaggy. Well, not to worry. A fresh cut and you'll feel like a whole new person. Just make sure you cut away the right parts, or your old friends will recognize you.
I'm here to recover a piece of Ford's mind. And something tells me it's up in that lighthouse.
That's quite a trip. Oh, fuck, no. Mm. This is specific. No, don't. Cool, there we go. Good shot. No, no. No, no, no. No, fuck. There we go. Let the brush pass.
Gross.
No shame in it. Every head has its undesirables.
Yeah, but this is really lousy. I can't jump with these things on.
How do you get them off?
Are they made of asbestos?
What? You want flammable bugs on your head? Not safe.
So we're just gonna...
I wish I could just blow them away.
How do you... I heard the blow them away thing. Like... Oh god. Notes, pins, areas. I was in the level, there isn't a map. Of course there isn't. Below them all. I'm assuming that big ass hairdryer over there has something to do with it. How do you get there? That way, by the looks of it. Am I going backwards? Hey, piece of bacon. Okay. Did the thing again. Okay, so I gotta... This is clearly not it. Ah, this is the start of the level. Okay, so where else can I go? This one. Jesus, saved it. Get off the ball, Raz. Okay. That's not it. Shit. Okay. That way. I can see the thing over there, but how the hell do I...
Get lost, Lights. You think you get rid of those things, but they always seem to come back.
There we go. Oh god, they're there. Stay the hell away from me. Ah.
More of these things.
Very obvious.
Die, you annoying pests.
Oh my. Well, accidents happen.
Yeah, that was no accident. That was brilliant problem solving.
That was an easy one, evidently. Don't need no crosshair. Be on fire. Okay, so the problem solver for combat, it would seem, is set them on fire. Always set them on fire. If in doubt, set them on fire. I'm witnessing that trend. Trend. Thanks. Ah, sweet, half a brain. I've got a full mind now. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Person of the year, molecular. Oh. Well, that's not new. We knew. Ooh.
No.
No, you're right.
No.
Quit doing that. Oh, they set themselves on, set each other on fire. That's... You're supposed to be on fire. So are you. Where the hell did... There it is. How the... Shut the fuck up. No. How... Oh. He caught fire. Ooh, ow. Raz, hit the thing, thank you. Give me some of that health. Games like, use one of your Healy pops, and I'm like, no need to. You've left healing around for me in abundance. Thank you very much. Oh god, okay. Oh yeah.
Sorry, insects, but you're in my way.
What have you done?
Cleaned up the streets?
Those were peaceful protesters, Lucy.
Oh no. Oh, Barbicide's blue. Like water. And we're using water to kill the... Oh, I think I'm starting to see... I think it's coming together. Crawler's girlfriend was molecular.
What's that sound?
Lucy, is that really you?
Ford, it's me, Raz.
Are you really the same person I used to know?
Ford, I just saw you. Remember the bacon?
I can't even recognize the person you've become. I feel a bad storm gathering. Drawn close. Very close. Hey guys, that's a little bit too close, okay?
Can't say I didn't see that coming, but I did say earlier I bet Crawler's girlfriend was molecular. Bet on it. Nostradamus be me. The great knowledge haver. Ooh. Can't touch me.
Wait a minute. You're not Lucy.
My butthole's Lucy,
Such a relief to hear you say that.
You're something from deep inside her. Something dangerous we accidentally unlocked. Hey, you lousy little Mike, how'd you get in here? Don't push me. I'll gargle a whole bottle of hydrocide if I need to.
Lucretia went to Grulovia.
She went back to protect her family, to help her country. Oh, but it changed her. War changes everybody. Inside all of us, we all have dark roots. Well, sometimes we need that darkness to survive. Careful. Sometimes it's hard to get it back in the bottle.
Oh. Alright, that one was really
Sorry,
easy.
Ford. I dozed off there for a sec. Ford? Huh. I guess he finished up. Well, if you see Ford, tell him he did a great job. I feel like a completely different person.
Only one more piece of Ford's mind to reconnect.
Now I need a brain. Should probably get some clairvoyance, shouldn't I?
Nothing like a little clairvoyance booster shot. I'm making progress. But what if Maligula shows up here and Ford's not ready?
Where the hell do I
need
get
to
a
hurry
brain?
up.
Wait.
Excuse me, but how would you feel about me putting you in the body of Nick from the mailroom?
If I had my hands, I'd slap your face.
Sorry, it's just really important.
So are manners, but you don't seem to care about that. Talk to Otto Lantalis if you need a donor brain. He's got hundreds of them in his brain frame.
Okay, sorry. Thanks. Hi, I'm Raz.
Oh, hello. I'm Pam. Pam the Brain. They call me that because I'm smart, not because of the nobody.
Okay.
Visit your friendly local automatic. Fresh new items, some brand new items here.
400. Can I get anything with that? Anything good?
Ta-ta!
Where's his lab? It's through the agents thing, isn't it? I saw that.
Let me try this.
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
I don't think he did.
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I
Out
can't
in the
help.
quarry.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Looks like no one will ever know.
Out in the quarry. So not the same way as the mines then.
Hey,
Not
kid.
mines.
You didn't take the toilet plunger, did you?
Mines, my ass. Fucking. Not the same direction outside as the. Fuck. Quarry. I remember now. I remember now. Big brain. Really big brain. My brain. Very big. It's literally over there. You can fucking see the damn thing. What is that? I hope it's easier to get in here and get a brain and get this part than it is to fucking...
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Open the door. Okay. Oh, it's the main menu.
Nice to see you again, Rasputin. And you've managed to stay clothed. Very good.
Wow. Look at all these gadgets.
Gadgets?
Sorry, machines. Psycho-reactive technology?
Rasputin, I thought you would recognize these for what they are. These are dreams.
Oh.
Where do you think machines come from? They spring forth from the human I invented that one when I was angry. When I designed that one, I was sad. That one, I was just hungry.
Incredible.
Glad you liked them.
Did any of those things do?
You know, I'm not supposed to check out equipment to interns, but Agent 9 seems to put a lot of faith in you, my boy. So, if you'd like to try one out, just let me know.
Oh, man.
That wasn't coded at all.
You shouldn't be back here. It's not safe. Also, personal bubble.
I'm guessing these are the donor brains where Barry is. Don't mind me.
I don't have a key.
Dang it, I'm out of keys. Oh, falling damage, right.
Agent Mentalis?
Yes, Rasputin?
Can I borrow a brain?
Got any cool devices to lend out?
Shh. Interns aren't allowed to check out my devices. But if you were to take your time, say, delivering one of these to Sasha or Mia, well, that would be none of my business. This one is a thought tuner. Use it to find stray thoughts floating around the world. And this psi-enhanced camera is for creating photographic memories. I'd train you how to use them, but that would only increase my legal liability. Have fun.
VLT, try them out. Cool. I won't.
And thanks for delivering those items to Sasha and Mia.
Would like to borrow a brain. How do I do that?
How do these machines make contact with your mind?
The secret is the Sikeonauts. It's a psychoreactive quartz-like mineral that responds to and amplifies psychic energy.
Okay.
Vibrates with the psychic waves, driving the machines.
Oh, so do I get to pick the brain? Because I would like to put Barry in it.
Back to work.
Very, very humorous.
I'm gonna go steal Barry. Excuse me. Okay.
So many brains.
All voluntarily donated upon death. I have all the paperwork. Somewhere.
These people are all dead?
Their bodies are. And their brains are no longer capable of thought.
Same.
But I've preserved them here, in the brain frame.
What for?
Experiments.
Ew. Really?
No room for the squeamish in psychic science, Sonny. The mind is the final frontier of humanity, and we've only begun to explore its mysteries. That is, after all, the true mission of the Sikeonauts. Someday, my brain will live here, and yours too.
What?
Should have read that NDA more carefully.
I don't know what Barry's second name is. Ah.
Hey, this one looks not bad. Not bad at all.
I would like to borrow this brain. Kramer, that was it. Barry Kramer.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
Why are we...
Maybe I'm too late. Doesn't seem to be any life left here. Oh, hello. Can you hear me? My name is Raz. Who are you? How long have you been in here? What's your name?
Sorry. Oh, you. Sorry, I just haven't talked in such a long time. Oh my gosh, is that my voice? Is that what I sound like? What do you sound like? Oh my gosh, who are you? Are you not me?
My name is Raz.
Words. Words? You're saying words to me? What was that non-word sound I just made? Am I dying? No, not dying. I feel alive. Very alive. Who are you? Who am I? Am I anything? Am I everything? Am I God? Oh, I'm not sure, but I feel like I might be God, or the universe, or the ultimate cosmic oneness, or something in that jam.
He's just going for it.
Well, basically right now,
Shrimp, it's
you're
the last
kind
10
of
minutes. What are you doing here?
brain in a jar.
Huh?
But if you can remember your name, we might be able to find out what happened to your body.
I can't remember much of anything.
Hey, Shrimp.
I believe you are suffering from extreme sensory deprivation. Years with no physical input has caused your memory and identity complexes to atrophy.
Oh, I am not ready for words that big yet.
I happen to know of a body that needs a brain right now to keep it out of trouble. If I were to place you in that body, you would start to receive fresh sensory input, which could trigger some of your lost memories.
Let's do it! Wait, what's a body? Aren't we all one?
I'll be right back.
What? Where can you go? This is everything.
I promise to be quick. While I'm gone, you try to remember stuff.
Okay, but please hurry. I'll try to remember when I created the universe. Or when I destroyed it.
What a man.
If I put this brain into Nick's body, I think I'd be helping them both out. As well as helping me to get into the mail clerk's private office. Come with me, handsome.
Ugh.
Our brain will travel back to the mailroom to put it in Nick's...
Still gross. Where's the travel thing?
I'm getting the sense there are some stray thoughts nearby. I should check it out with my thought tuner.
No. Yep. To the atrium. Just warning me. Oh. You warning me?
Is that straight thoughts I'm picking up?
The game's most loved. Oh, God.
Scanning access granted.
Yep. Nick!
TV?
Nick, how would you feel about an upgrade to your sense of self-protection?
Ooh.
Can you hear me? Ball of light. Are you in there?
Light, dark, and every flavor in between. But all these colors are just one band in this sensual rainbow of rainbows. What is this room, and how can I taste it all at once? And who composed this symphony?
Nick?
One symphony is beautiful, but 100 all at once? Oh, God. No. I can smell the Big Bang. There's an ant in the wall that's grinding its teeth. Everythingness. Oneness. Nothingness. Nothingness. Nothingness! Is this cashmere? It's too delicious!
I should really go back in there, but I'm just a little scared.
We are.
Yeah. No.
Oh. This man has done DMT.
Yeah. No.
This is what Solar Bison feels like. Just as a heads up. Don't do drugs, kids. This is how it looks. That's how it feels.
Cats are food. But so are we.
Let's check into
Hey,
that.
Nick, I've got something here that will help.
Is it a blindfold? Earplugs?
No.
Better.
Ear drugs.
Oh, I don't know if you want to come
No, I don't think I do. Lo and behold.
Whoa, what the? Ball of light? Are you in here?
I'm here. Everything's here. Too many things are here.
You're experiencing a sensory overload. Try to stay calm. Whatever you do, don't have a...
Hey.
I feel like I'm about to go on stage. My heart is racing. Do I have a heart?
This is funky as hell.
I don't like it here.
I don't know how to beat it. It's just too fast.
Dear universe, please shut up!
Jack Black?
There we are. This is good. Let's stay here.
I don't like the looks of these, but I guess they're a sign that he's remembering something. Hope this is a good memory.
I kind of vibe this.
Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
See, now that I know it's
Hope
Jack
this is a
Black, I
good
can
memory.
feel it.
I don't like the looks of these, but I guess they're a sign that he's remembering. Come in?
Hey, I know you. You're Vision.
Oh, this dead ass is just like being in Jack
you're
Black.
needed on stage. Come on, Shy King.
It's just
Dark place.
Psyche?
this is just being in Jack Black's head. Okay. I have a feeling next week's going to be interesting, huh? He was just on drugs the whole time, wasn't he? It's going to have to wait a week, I'm afraid, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Looks like fun. Probably you better be, because that one's full of drugs. Drugs and rock. It's just Jack Black. Just Jack Black. It's not much else in it. Just Jack Black. That's all you need. All you need. All you need. But for now, you should go to bed. No. Who did? Was it Cage? Was it Cage? Like the other half of Tenacious D? I can, and I will. Go to bed. Simple as that. No. Who was it? Come on, give it to us then, before we go to sleep. You bitch. Alright, fine. Fine, I guess we're gonna go